Hey, grass eater. So e-collar will be in the middle. So slip first, e-collar, then regular collar.
Okay.
And the reason I want the leash on her is because sometimes when the dogs first feel it, they're like, whoa, what the heck? And they might like run. So while we're in the process of conditioning the e-collar to her, I want leash on.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do is I'm going to tap, tap, dial up until I'm getting some sort of response from her, like a, what is that? You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And has she ever had it on before?
Never.
So that's a 4. She might be around there.
Yeah. 4. She's pretty sensitive.
Yeah. So I would say 4 or 5 is what we're going to start at.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, does she have like a come?
Yes, come.
Okay. So I'm going to do tap, tap, tap until she moves with me. So
Okay.
come. Yes. Very good. I'm just layering it with something that she already knows.
Mm-hmm.
So again, yes. So when you feel that sensation, move with me.
Yep.
Give in to the leash. Yes. And this is the value of having like clear marker words. And notice that I'm not reaching into my treat pouch early. I say my word and then I'll reach in. Yes. Very good. So I'm marking as soon as she comes back to me. That's kind of what I want default e-collar to be. And I'm gonna wait for her to like not pay attention to me for a sec. The needy dogs, it's hard because they focus on you too much. She said, I'd be a perfect angel. And I'm at a 5 with her. Go ahead and call her.
Junie, come. Come here. She's like, no.
Go. Turn, tap. Yes. Very good. Yes. She's smart.
She's very smart.
Yes. And I'm just kind of waiting until she's no longer paying attention to me, but she's got it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can tell.
Yeah.
Yes. You're trained. So all I'm doing is tap, tap, tap at a steady pace.
So once she's not focused on you, that's what you start doing.
Yep. So there's 2 stages of e-collar conditioning. There's the like escape phase, which is where e-collar stim is going to go on at the same time that I'm saying the command or giving the guidance. Yes, that was so good. So she's escaping the sensation.
Right.
Yes.
But for now, you're just tapping.
Yeah. And then the second stage is just basically accountability, right? So when we say, Junie, come, and she gives you the middle finger,
yeah,
then e-collar will go on.
Okay, and would that be regular?
Yep.
Not the boost or whatever?
Yeah.
And
she's
then,
pretty sensitive, so like she'll always tell you what level she needs to be at. 4 to 5. Yes. 4 to 5 is going to be like her working level, her baseline.
What about?
Yes.
I mean,
but like if you're out there and there's more distractions, it'll be higher.
Yeah. And like if there were some, there is some occasional, I don't want to call it like leash aggression because I don't think it's actual leash aggression or reactivity, whatever.
Uh-huh.
How does that work with an e-collar? Like because I just don't want to get it wrong and then it becomes like the gas pedal.
Yeah. So what I like to do with that, once we have like her pretty much conditioned and understanding what the tool means, let's say she's walking at heel with you. She starts to load up on another dog. I'm going to tap, tap, tap until she moves with me. So I'm going to disrupt her with directional movement and tapping of the e-collar. So you're not necessarily like correcting her for staring at the other dog or anything like that, but like I'm disrupting her with my e-collar. So your e-collar is going to go on first and then guide her back over towards you.
Okay, that makes sense. So tapping.
Yep.
And okay.
So free. And I'll have you practice this in just a sec. So we're going to go place. Good. Marking that with a good. Down. I'm only layering I'm only layering the e-collar with going to place for now. Eventually it can stay on until she's in a down.
Okay.
But we'll just do one thing at a time. Good. Down. Very good. Good. So she pops up. I mark that with a For me, is not followed by correction, whether it's leash or e-collar. NO is. While we're doing these training sessions, I don't like to use NO because I don't want her to be scared to make mistakes. Once she understands what I'm asking, then let's say you put her on place when she's in the living room and she does pop up, then we can say NO and it could be a higher level on the e-collar.
Got it.
So kind of like floor is lava.
Yep. Yep.
Free. So my favorite like drill to do with dogs to practice your timing, your marker words, all the things is this. Place. Yes. So sometimes I'm going to mark place with yes. Sometimes I'm going to mark it with good. Place. Good. Good job.
I think like the hardest challenge for her, not that we're even close to there yet, would be if you were to take out like a BALL.
Yeah.
I've always struggled with that because she's so driven for it. Like I've always wanted to get her to a place where I could put her in a down,
Toss
throw
balls
one,
around her. Yeah.
Exactly. And that she would like wait, but she's like I have.
Because there's no consequence, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no consequence for her breaking the command. So this is what her consequence is going to be, but we're not going to use it as a consequence for probably the first week.
Yeah.
I would say.
Fair.
Free. We can also press and hold. Place. Good. So eventually, whenever she hears me mark something with a good, I want her to just lay down on place.
Okay.
Free. Place. Yes. Place. Yes. Very good. Notice that I'm guiding her a little less, right? So I'm just doing a couple steps and then she does the rest. So place. Yes. Very good.
Got it.
E-collar goes off as soon as she does the thing. Place. Yes. Very good. Wowee.
So that whole time you're tapping?
Yep.
Got it.
Tapping or press and holding.
Got it.
Place. Good. I'm going to wait a second, see if she'll go in. Good. Free. Place. Good.
She's gonna stare deeply
I always
into
like
your
to like
eyes.
give them a second. Like use your brain, figure out what I want.
Yeah.
You're right there. Good. So now I'm going to tap when she breaks this.
Okay.
Very good. Good job. Trained. Place. Good. She's right there.
Yeah. I knew she would be.
Free. Very good.
I just know how nervous she is, so I just wanted to be careful with.
Yeah, she's pretty sensitive.
Yeah.
Place. Yes. Place. E-color staying on. Yes.
Were you holding it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see the red light.
Yep.
Junie, place. Good.
She's kind of defaulting and thinking it's a heel, I feel like.
Good job. Using your brain. Free. And that's just because that's what you practice with her.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and dial down to a level 2, just so she doesn't really feel it, so you can practice your timing and your marker words.
Okay. Can I release her?
Yep.
Free.
Move backwards.
Free.
Yeah. So since she doesn't really know that word yet, we're gonna add body language guidance, you know?
Fair. Okay. Place.
Good.
Good.
Very good. Drop
Yes.
the leash.
All right, good.
Move in, reward.
Good girl.
Turn around that way. Perfect. Mark that.
Good.
Move into her and reward. So I always like to mimic like I'm walking away, right?
Yeah.
Because we're not always going to be like this. Like in the beginning stages we can, you know, but eventually like pretend like you're going to go back inside.
Yeah.
Walk over here. Good. And then we'll come back and reward.
Okay.
All right. So let's do it again. E-collar goes on if she breaks.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
I didn't do it there.
And the 4 is not super meaningful for her because this is everything, right? So she's like, F your level 4.
Right.
So like once we get past this first week of conditioning, that's probably going to be like
10.
Yeah, or upwards.
Okay.
You know, so like for Toma's dog that really likes to bite things, it's going to take a high level for him to not want to go and bite the thing. She loves this ball, right? So it's going to take a high level for her to not break that. So be ready with your e-collar.
Yep. I released there. Should I start releasing only once she's down, or just back on the place?
No, just back on the place. Can you go get the ball or try it again? So a successful rep is one where she doesn't break, like that last one, right? So I'm going to keep resetting until you get the picture. Get it. Yay, good job.
So if I'm doing that alone,
good.
if I'm doing that alone and she breaks it,
Same thing that I'm doing.
but then do I go and get it?
Yeah. But
And
that's a good opportunity.
for her to
You
stay
stay
there.
here,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Just because I walk over here to get it. That was so good. Come on. Good. Did you see that? She kind of was like, oh, I don't know what to do,
Yeah.
right? So I gave her a little bit of body language guidance. Down. Good. Yes. Oh, you're so fast. Very good.
Yeah, good girl.
Yeah, and you don't just have to use food as your reward. You can use her ball,
Yeah.
you know?
She prefers that, honestly.
Yeah, I know. You're very good at that. We're all done, though.